Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third Alumni Talk Series of International Business Management Program at Christian University. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ricky Wang, and I'm one of the lecturers of the program. I used to be the lecturer of the speaker of today, and it's really my pleasure to have her back to share her experience, her ups and downs in running her businesses. I have to say her businesses because it's not just one business. Okay. Before we continue the talk, let us pray. We ask for God's guidance so that the whole event can run smoothly. And I will lead the prayer in a Christian way. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this wonderful time that we can have an alumni talk series with Wiranti as a speaker. May you bless this event so that this event can bring benefit to all of us. Give us hopes, give us also motivation, encouragement to stay positive in these difficult times. We surrender everything into your hands, Lord. Thank you for many people who have tried their best to prepare for this event. Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, as you all know that the main theme is so-called riding the Covidigital wave. Allow me to just give you like a brief, simple understanding about Covidigital. It is actually an era where we have to be balanced in looking at the situation. Yes, we have COVID-19, but we are now in an era that has to be so digital. Yeah? We are forced to be more than ever to be digital. Right? We contact our customers, we make business by using tools, by using digital tools. Okay? Now, in this talk, or today's talk, we're gonna be listening to, hello, it's Ranti's son. We're gonna be listening to the sharing of, once again, Wiranti, Widyastuti, Hadinoto, Sarjana Ekonomi, IBM, one of the IBM alums, batch 2005. So she was graduated in 2009. And ever since her graduation, 2009, Ranti has been running her business. Somehow, some are related to her family business, but some is more like she herself starting it on her own. And then I believe Ranti will tell us more about the business. Before that, Ranti, just so that everybody is not too tense right now. If you have to be asked right now, we haven't planned question. What do you remember the most? If let's say somebody said to you, IBM Petra, what do you remember the most, Ranti?
I will always remember the quotes. Integrity is above all and professionalism comes next. That's what I really remember about it. So that's becoming my, that I need to be like that. So nothing else. It's like the basic of everything, basic doing my business, basic doing running my family as well. So I think that's the best from IBM.
Wow, thank you. May I also confirm that when you stayed in Surabaya, was that your very first time ever of being away from your family?
Yes, correct. So I spent my 18 years in Solo, and then after 4 years in Surabaya, I went back to Solo.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Without further ado, Ranti, could you please tell us your entrepreneurial projects, businesses that you are managing right now, and then tell us how did you start it? Maybe how was it? And perhaps, of course, as what we have stated in the title, the do's and don'ts, during this Covidigital time. The floor is yours, Ranti.
Okay, thank you. First, I want to say thank you to IBM for having me to do this alumni talk series. And I'm the alumni of IBM Petra, and today I will tell you about my experience. Actually, it's not because I've been in this business for 11 years. So I'm graduating from IBM, I went back to Solo and doing my family business, running my family business. So let's start. Actually, my core business is aluminium business. So I have one store. It's like it's called Candi. And then last year I started my Nyonya Ranti. Nyonya Ranti is actually bakery. Homemade bakery in Solo. So if Candi itself is actually established on 29th September 1986. So during my birthday. So when I was born, and then that's the first day when my dad is starting the business. And Candi itself is actually an applicator and also subcontractor building materials. So we are not the contractor. So after we do the finishing. So we will do the doors, the windows, and then roof, like that. And we are the official dealer and distributor of several companies in Indonesia, especially like mixes from aluminium from Japan. And then we also have Milan Eco Wood is also from Japan, like the flooring. And then we also have others like doors, and then the Ona is like the interior. So that's what I did, in Candi. And then I feel like I have a baking hobby. My hobby is to do some baking. And then when last year when I started I want to be deeper in my baking. That's why I start to think that this can be a good business. So I will actually my store, the Candi is also in my house. So we are connected. The store is connected with the house. So I think I want to spend more time as well at home. So I do the home industry. I call it home industry. So this is the Nyonya Ranti one. The Nyonya Ranti is actually established last year in the 5th of July. And this is the homemade bakery. I made it. I usually call the production from Hulu to Hilir is still made by me. So I'm the one who take control. And then I'm reaching the middle up class, so I'm using the finest and premium ingredients. So as you can see, there are 3 pictures here. That's several of my products. And then maybe we just jump into the topic now. So on February, I saw that the news in China is the COVID-19 is starting to spread. So at that time, actually, the business still good on February, but then on March, suddenly it's like decreasing like 40%. Yeah, 40%. The 40%. And
it's like it's for both, both the Candi and Nyonya Ranti. They both experience the decline, or what?
No, actually only for the Candi itself. Yeah, because it's running more, having more time, right? So I think everybody want to wait and see. But for Nyonya Ranti, everybody still needs to eat. So there's no sudden impact like declining or but the Candi is really declining. So on March it's 40%, and then on April it's going down until 60%. 60%.
Decrease 60%.
Yeah, on sales. Yeah, on sales. Yeah, so I think we need to do something, because when I see I went to a seminar as well last 2 weeks, and we have a seminar with NIELSEN. So NIELSEN is becoming the one who explain about the condition in Indonesia. So is it the COVID-19 really impacted us? Yeah, I need to say, yeah, really impacted us. But somehow they said that the market will bounce back, but it needs time. So during that time, we need to do something. So we need to survive. We need to survive, because for me, for myself, my company is already running for 33 years now. So I need to do something to survive.
Right.
Everybody is going to online shop. So moving from offline to online, and that one becoming our kesulitan, yeah, because difficulties, because I think when people are doing the online, and what we offer in Candi is customized product. So people want to see the product. Oh, I want to have this one at my house. I want to have that one, that kind of doors in my house. So I think it really difficult for me to grab more new customer. And some of the
you cannot put it online, yeah, somehow.
Yeah, we cannot put it online. So it also happening to the previous customer. Actually, we are having the some customer who still running with us, but some of them also postpone their buildings or house building. Yeah, they postpone their order. So at that time, me and my husband, because I'm running this business with my husband, think about going online. But going online is also not that simple for us. Going online is not that easy for us to do. So we think that what we can do is we cannot just wait and see, because until what time we should do wait and see. So we are observing, we are seeking opportunities from the difficult times, and this is what the NIELSEN also explained. Actually, they are switching, the customers switching from physical stores to online platform. And then they also explain one thing that we really need to highlight is that Indonesia is having those people who actually more percentage of people from middle to low market. But the middle up market, actually they are still doing shopping but online, or somehow they postpone their shopping. So we see opportunities from there. So I think people will still buy, but they're just postponing. And that during that time, we still want to attract customer coming in. So when there's new normal coming, we are ready.
Can you please maybe tell us a little bit, give us the little context, Ranti. It's since 1986, and how many staff or employees you have currently?
Currently, we have 100 staffs.
100?
Yeah. Staff and handyman.
Full-timer, yeah?
Full-time.
Right.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier that your business is like attached to your house.
Yeah, my business is attached to my house.
So are you saying that every day you have to welcome 100 staff coming to your business precinct or your house to some extent? Because I visited your house before, right? That you had your internship. So 100. Can you tell us how do you manage welcoming 100 people who are coming in, and then later, I think in the evening they will have to go home, right? Going back home.
Yes, going back home.
And the next day they will come again. So tell us more about it.
So this one becoming our precaution actually. So we made procedures for my staff. When they are coming in, we should check their temperature, body temperature, and then they are going in. We built our own chamber, disinfectant chamber. At that time, I just want to make sure that my family is healthy. At that time, nothing else. I didn't think about nothing else. I need to secure myself and my family. The most important thing is my family. So I said to my husband, we should do something before it's too late. So we do checking a body temperature, and then after that they should wash their hands, and then they should enter the chamber. Yeah, in the beginning it's really hard because not every people understand what's the meaning of hygiene, but we think that this is really important. So me and my husband every morning for about 2 months we are there. Every morning we are greeted our staff, and we want them to do the procedures. And this actually at that time we never think about anything else, like I said before. But then we made it a culture. After not until 2 months, after a month, it becoming a good culture. So everybody knows that they need to be checked. Their body need to be checked. Yeah. And then they should wash their hands regularly. And then even when we are not telling them to go inside the chamber, they will say like, okay, because we are going out from the house. So when we are running back to the factory, we need to go into the chamber.
Go through the chamber once again.
Yes, once again, just to make sure that the disinfectant liquid is washing them,
right.
making them clean.
So it took you 2 months, yeah. 2 months to make them being like, what do we call that? Familiarized, and also making them having the habit.
Yeah, having the habit.
Protocols.
Yeah. Right. And this one is becoming opportunity because when we do some video and we put it in our Instagram, everybody is talking about the chamber. Everybody is asking about the chamber.
Right.
So I think actually opportunities always there. That's what I really want to say. As an entrepreneurs, we should believe that opportunity is always there.
Right.
Yeah.
So at first it was just for you to secure your family, to make sure that your staff are healthy and ready to work. But then you post all of these procedures into your social media, and that becomes viral, according to you.
Yeah, becomes viral. So everybody also, my customer also become sure about our safety, about our staff safety, and about our staff hygiene. So actually, when we talk about Candi itself, because we are the subcontractors, so we are depending our stores to services business. So people are staying at home, and then they suddenly remember, oh, my door is broken. I want to call Ranti, and asking her handyman to come at home.
Right.
But is it safe? Everybody will ask, is it safe to call her handyman? Right. But when they saw the video, and then they are sure that, oh yeah, they are doing that procedures. So they're calling us, even though it's just a small fixing small doors. But for me, that's an opportunity. So this is what I want to explain, that the consumers' behavior is changing. So before the COVID-19, no one thinks about the hygiene. No one thinks about their family safety, right? So I think their mindset is like, oh, this one is broken. I can call you, and then you just come fix the broken parts, and I pay. That's all. But then now people are looking for something which is really safe. I think when they see the video which is viral, my video that's viral, people think that, people sure that my handyman can come to their house. I even, after that video is booming, I even made a new slogan for my shop. I said, you can just stay at home and we can come to you. Everything that you need, it's just fixing the broken things, or you need to have new things that should be attached on your house, we can come. And we make sure.
Yeah? So at first it was a crisis because people have to work from home. But while they are staying at home, they just realized that they have broken windows, broken doors perhaps, things that used to be okay now it needs to be fixed, for example. And that becomes a new opportunity once again.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Nice.
So this is what I want to share. Actually, the do's is my own personal SWOT, where we know about the strength, weakness. But then I said that my SWOT is, first we need to seek opportunities. That's what I call, like, when people are staying at home, they have time at home, they will realize that, oh, actually I need this part to be fixed. So that's one, that becoming our opportunities. What we can offer them as a store and as a customer, as a seller and as a customer. And then if we already find the opportunities, we should not wait no more. So when people are asking me, are you selling your chamber? Yeah, I sell my disinfectant chamber. Even me and my husband is from the chemical engineering, so he's graduated from chemical engineering, and he built his own salty water machine.
Right.
Yeah.
You said the disinfectant is not chemical, it's actually from natural stuff.
Yeah, salt water. It's coming from salt water. So I said to people who are asking, everybody is actually like, oh, you're crazy. You make your staff sick because they're entering the chamber and then you cover them with chemical liquid. No, I said no. It's coming from natural. I said coming from salty water, and we can make it for you.
Right.
I can make it for you. So that's why I said, if you have already find the opportunities, you should wait no more. You should do something. You should sell what you can sell, because we have responsibility, right? As an entrepreneurs, we have responsibility to make sure that our staff can also feed their families, and that's becoming our vision actually. Even though at first me and my husband is like selling the chamber with no profit at all, but then it becoming, he said to me, he wants me to remember that actually we are making another people to do the culture, and we can make sure that everybody's safe. If everybody's safe, maybe they're becoming our customer as well. So if we make sure everybody is safe, and we can also save. Yeah. And the O1 will be observe. So we need to observe actually what we can do during this pandemic. Feels like if you are waiting no more, you can sell your product. Maybe there are also any other opportunities like me. April, I closed my Nyonya Ranti. My husband also said
temporary,
temporarily, because we think that the condition is not safe, and when and my house is attached to the store, right? So when the online driver is coming, we don't know they are actually clean or not.
Right. So, just want to confirm one thing though. Here in Surabaya we have PSBB, pembatasan sosial berskala besar. But I think the term in Solo is a bit different, yeah, not PSBB.
KLB, we have KLB. Kejadian luar biasa. Yeah.
Was that mean you had to close your Candi store as well at that time?
No.
No. So you never closed Candi?
Never.
Okay. And you were allowed to operate, yeah? You were allowed by the government?
Yeah, operate. Okay. Yeah, we can operate. So different than Surabaya, but we are started really early. Yeah, in the end of February. Yeah, and at the time when the government said KLB, everybody's postponing.
Right.
Everybody's postponing the order.
Right.
So that's why I said on March suddenly my sales is going down 40%.
So if I may also be a bit dramatic, so you went through a period of time when you see your store as so quiet, no customers, you experience those gloomy period, yeah? You experience that,
yeah?
40%, 60%, yeah?
60%. After the 60%, I said to my husband that I need to do something. I need to do something about this. That's why before I said that I temporarily closed my Nyonya Ranti, but then my staff is having no job. Right. They're coming in, but nothing to do. Yeah, nothing to do. So I gathered them because they're actually my family, right? I gathered them and I said, we are facing a difficult situation. And that's what an entrepreneur should do. We should be open to them. We should make them as a family because they should also know our condition. We can survive, but maybe we are tight on budget. So I am making sure that I won't do like the PHK things.
No, you won't lay them off, yeah.
I won't lay them off, but we need to do something about this. So some of them, suddenly they are coming up with an idea. They say, we will try our best to sell our product. It means that not the customized product. It means like the disinfectant chamber, and then they're making. Actually, we also made like facial at the time, and then they're the one who sell it online.
Wow.
So I think that's why I say, as an entrepreneur, you should make sure that your staff is actually your family. Without them, you cannot flourish. So I also be open to them, and then some of them are helping me to work in the Nyonya Ranti one. Actually, that's not what I expected. I said to them, Nyonya Ranti is only a hobby. But when I open it up, after temporary close, orders keep coming in. And I said to them, can you help me? I asked them, can you help me to do this one because we need to survive? And then they suddenly said, no need to worry. We can try to sell as well, and we can also help you. We will get through this together.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yes. I think that's what I want to explain about trusting God. Actually, I only, maybe it's not like anybody else. Anybody else may be facing longer time, but on June, everything is bouncing back for my business. Yeah, bouncing back. Not that good, not that before COVID-19, but it's better. The sales is better.
For both, yeah. For Nyonya Ranti and also for Candi.
Yeah. Nyonya Ranti even better. That's not I'm not expecting that, but really getting better, because I think everybody's doing nothing right during the work from home. So they are checking their Instagram, they are checking their social media, and then people are like looking for something which is with good hygiene, and they are, after I posted several videos, they are like, oh yeah, I can trust Ranti. I can trust Ranti, I can trust Chandi, I can trust Nyonya Ranti. They are providing the best here in Solo. So I think opportunity is always there, and even in the difficult time, God is always there. Yeah. So what we need to do is only trusting Him. We need to do what He wants us to do. So that's what I said. That's actually the T is the last, but that's the most important.
Very important. Okay.
Yeah, it's very important. And then I also learned that as an entrepreneur, we should do our business with vision. Actually, what is our vision? We are not only making money. As an entrepreneur, as a businessman, it's not all about business, but we are trying like the disinfectant chamber is at first only I'm thinking only about my family, but then when my husband explained about what we are doing is actually helping the society to be better, then I realized that we are, as a business person, we should have that vision. When we are getting successful, we should be a businessman who can help others, who can help the society to be better.
Yeah, because more of your staff know more about this hygiene protocol is from your store, actually. Yeah. So
yeah.
They didn't realize about it before that. Opening a business or trying to be normal means you have to go through the disinfectant chamber, you have to wash your hands quite oftenly. So your husband was saying, like, if they can be educated inside the business, then these people can also educate their family. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. So I still remember several months ago, I was outside waiting for them with my husband, and then like shouting them, hey, wash your hands, right. Get your mask, and then now they automatically go.
Right.
They automatically do that. They need to wear their masks, they need to wash their hands, they need to go inside the disinfectant chamber to make sure that they are in 100% hygiene.
And they should smoke less. Yeah, they shouldn't.
Yeah, we made a protocol. We actually before the COVID-19, everybody is smoking. Everybody are smoking inside the store. But then I said, I made a protocol with my husband. If you were smoking now, you will be fined for 15,000 rupiah. Right. And it works. Suddenly, everybody is not smoking. Quit smoking, and it's good. It's good for their family as well, right?
Right.
Because I always say to them, this business may be owned by you, but without you doing the protocol, there's no sales. We cannot be successful. So I think we should do this together.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Now the don'ts, yeah?
The don'ts is don't stuck on the same pattern. This is mean like previously I said, actually we are customized product. We cannot sell our product like online. Maybe can, but it will be still customized size. Right. So I said to my staff, we need to change how we did the business, but we cannot stuck on the same pattern like before. Because customers coming in, but now customers not coming in. So we need to change our our ways to do the business. And then I forced them. Actually, some of my staff is already senior, but then I forced them to use Instagram. I forced them to understand Instagram and Facebook. I said to them, you should post about our company, about our product every day. Is it in your WhatsApp status or in your Facebook status? Even I teach them to make an Instagram account so they can post wherever our promotion is. And
you meant their personal Instagram account or Chandi's Instagram account?
I made my Instagram account. Actually, I already have my Instagram account, but that's not active since this year. And they are also making their Instagram account because they need to know, right? I want them to learn new things because they also have time. This time, when customers not so many, the work is not that much as well. So I ask them to learn new things. And one of that things is social media.
The internet-based platforms and also the cell phone community base, like WhatsApp, Line, perhaps,
because everybody will look on the
since they have nothing to do at home, they will makes sense.
This is also continues with sacrifice your employees. I mean, we are trying to survive, but survive for me is not sacrificing my employees. I want them to learn new things. I want them to do the sales still, but I don't want to lose them.
So far, Auntie, can I just confirm? Sorry if this is too personal, You did not fire even one employee of yours until now.
Until now.
Even you ever experienced 60% decrease, you keep all of them.
Yes. Actually, I ever do the on-off. So one day they are they are coming in, one day they are not. But it only happened for 2 weeks. 2 weeks because after Lebaran, after the Eid, when I make the decision after the Eid, 1 week we still doing it. But after 2 weeks, suddenly the orders coming in. So I said to them to go back to doing the routines as well as before. Doing the business as before. So they are now coming back, still doing the job every day, and I'm happy about it. Up until now, I'm not laid off any stuff.
Not even one.
Because they are my family. That's what I really want to make sure to that. Actually, that's why as an entrepreneur, we also need to be open up to them. At the time, I also open up to them that we are really have a bad condition right now. We are having a crisis. So we really need us to cooperate one and another. And I also want them to improve their skill. I mean, we are having a difficult times, but it doesn't mean that we cannot.
There is nothing we can do.
And then the last will be don't ever degrade yourself. Because
what do you mean by that?
Like me, actually baking is only a hobby. People see at first, even my parents and my family think like you're doing this only for fun. But then when the pandemic comes, and then before I also improve my skill, I'm going to online courses with several chefs, and then my family thinks like, oh, you're wasting your time. Like actually it's only a hobby, but that hobby making money actually. So what I want to explain, if you are having like, if you feel like you cannot do anything, actually opportunity is always there. And if you are doing it seriously, it can help you, to get through to this bad situation. And it was happening to me. So I want people to know that something which is something that we sense it is not important, actually can become important things during.
That's why you said it was just a hobby before, but somehow it can be something very, serious. Yeah, it can be like what you said, can make money. So actually, at first you learn how to bake simply just for you, your family at first, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it just for fun.
Right. Okay.
But I remember back then when we have a Eid holiday. During the Eid holiday, suddenly the orders like so, it's like coming in, and then I even asked my staff to come.
How did you start doing it? Was it like you make one cake or product and then you took a picture of it, you post it, or how did it all start? Nyonya Ranti one, if you can.
Actually, yeah, that's really good to share. Yeah, actually, I only started like for fun, and then that's the power of social media.
Okay.
Everybody is looking at it, and then they are asking, can we test it? Can we try it?
So at first it was just for your family, but then you took picture of it. So
put it on the social media.
And in the beginning you didn't intend to sell it, right? It's just personal satisfaction.
Yeah.
I'm happy after making. What was your first cake, if I may know? What was your first masterpiece?
My first actually, when I started it that product's not sold anymore.
Oh.
Not sold anymore, but I'm really serious about it. So I have a friend which can make like a video, and then we are doing it like seriously. We take video of my product. So this one that I want to show you, actually people said you cannot do something like something serious. I actually did it also as for fun, but then suddenly becoming boom. Wait, Okay, cheers. So I will show you.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, I did it only for fun with some of my friends. So I sent them my product, and then they said, "Can we make video of your product?"
Okay.
And it works.
Right.
Suddenly everybody look at it, and
this
then
I just want to say, Ranti, this is the weakness of webinar. Because you can't taste it, right? You can only see it.
I'm sorry.
No, just a joke. Right, nice video. Okay. So it was started with so-called personal passion, if you may.
Yeah, personal passion. So this is what I want to share.
When did you have it? Starting from when? Did you have it when you were learning IBM in 2005?
No.
You have no time for that, yeah?
No time, but since last year, I think when my kids are growing up, they are going to the primary, they should bring snacks, right?
Right.
So I want them to have a homemade snacks. I want them to have a healthy snacks. So at that time, I want them to share to their friends, and then suddenly some of their moms are asking me, "Did you sell this one? Can you bring my kids also another snacks, and then everybody is like asking me to sell."
Wow, nice story. So when you say don't degrade yourself, means like never think that you don't have anything to offer. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah.
Kan, jangan merendahkan diri kita sendiri dalam arti if you know I cannot do anything. No. Look at yourself, develop your passion, and who knows?
Yes, correct.
Who knows that simple thing that like maybe in the beginning it was just like in bahasa we call it sambil lalu ya.
Yeah.
It becomes something that you really like, and I believe you learn a lot before you can make those beautiful products, right? You need to practice, you experience fail product in the beginning.
Yeah, correct. So that's what I want to explain, is that
change or die. Don't sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Don't stuck. It means don't what do we call that? Don't be resistant to change, if I may say, because it's a don't. So the story of disinfectant chamber, and then suddenly you are having different kinds of orders, different kind of customers, and you have to follow them.
Indeed.
And then you try to be as openly as possible, and I'm so touched every time you said that your employees are your family. That's what you said. So don't sacrifice your employees, and then don't degrade yourself. So never look down on yourself. I don't know whether this famous lecturer of IBM ever shared with you. His name is Dr. Chen or Casey Chen.
Yes, Casey Chen.
He always said to you guys that when you are beginning to run, when you are participating in the running competition, you don't want to shoot your own feet. It means like you don't want to degrade yourself somehow.
Yes.
So don't say to yourself that you can't, that it's just a hobby.
Correct.
Nothing. Well, actually, it can be something like what you are doing.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
So this is actually my last slide. So this is what we should do during this COVID-19, and what I did during this COVID-19 is the ABCD strategies. This is a simple strategy. Sure. First A will be analyze. So we need to analyze our condition. We need to know where we are standing, and we need to after that we need to do the brainstorming. If we see that the condition is bad, we should do something about it. We should make another product, or what we need to do is like changing our strategy.
Right.
Should be done. And then we need to create means we need to create new ideas. Like before disinfectant chamber is nothing. it only to make sure that my family is safe. But suddenly when we create this thing, it's becoming one of our product.
Right.
Yeah.
One of your main product.
Main product now. And then we should do, if we already create, we need to do the sales, we need to sell it, we need to do means like making most of it.
Right.
Yeah. And
jump
then
into the action, jump into the
action.
Right.
And I will be we need to elevate and embrace. I mean, we need to elevate our skill. We need to elevate our product. What we can offer. Like before, I said that when we do the protocol, I also want everybody to know that we did the protocol at our house. So we want to our customer to know that we are also increasing our safety at home. And then the last will be embrace. Embrace means that we should keep our family. Our family means our staff and also our company.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So that's the last slide. I should say we should not be afraid of this COVID. So I say I'm not afraid. I was born to do this from St. John of Arc. Means that we should not fear about anything, because we should trust our God. But He will always provide us with so many things. What we need to do is to trust Him that this is our path.
Yes. I love the previous slide when you said before you do, you need to do the 3 things first, right? So you analyze, so you look at the situation, and then you discuss about it. You brainstorm. What if I do this, what will happen? And then you create, maybe like starting to create sample or prototype, and and then
it's like don't be afraid to create something new.
What I want to say from here is making things happen is also not like without any preparation. You should prepare, you should think, you should calculate. That's really important. Okay, wow. So
maybe I should also share my video about the disinfectant chamber. Actually, that's also that's me there.
That was your share it.
Okay, this is me.
Right. Okay.
This is only our disinfectant chamber. Before this, we should wash our hand.
Okay.
Yeah, we turn and we go outside. This is
the one with the salty water,
Yeah. Not all with natural liquid. Actually, at first we never use chemical, because at first we are using daun sirih. There's plenty in the market. So that's all that I want to say. Maybe I should give it back the time to you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for the presentation, Ranti. It was really nice. Maybe it's the time for us to welcome questions, comments. Some of your friends maybe want to say hi. Nice to see you again. I can see some names of 2005.
I see some names from my batch.
Right. Juliana?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Juliana, right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
hi, Ranti.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you for your sharing. I think it's like very, very inspiring. And it's very touching as well. So thank you for that. I have a question. It's good that you deal your employees, or you treat your employees like family. But have you ever had a situation where you had to face a difficult employee? If so, can you share what happened, and then how did you handle it?
Okay. I will directly answer, or Mr. Ricky?
Yeah.
I just directly answer. Okay.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Actually, I also face that difficult situation. I mean, I open up to my staff that we can only survive for several months after the COVID-19 is spreading. After the KL base there, the market is very low. The customer is postponing their orders. We have a decrease in sales, and then me and my husband is making a decision that we will do the on-off strategy. I mean, some days they are getting in, some days they are not. So it's like we are not cutting their for real, we are not cutting their salary, but we just want to minimize our costs, because the electricity will be still the same, right? If they are coming in, if we are not doing the on-off. So because there's nothing to do, better do the on-off, so the electricity and water and etc. can decrease. That's what I did last time, without cutting the employees.
Okay.
Any follow-up question, maybe, Juliana?
Yeah. How about in terms of your employees' behavior? Have you ever had employees that, for example, are disrespectful, or not going according to your target, or they're not performing well? How did you handle them?
Okay, if not, actually for now, fortunately, all of my employees are good. So about when they are not performing really well, then we will directly have a conversation with those people, and then we will explain that what you did is like this one, you are not performing really well. So we are not like keeping it as a secret. We want them also know that what you do is not good. So we just want to be open. I just want to be open to my employee. If they are doing something wrong, I will say to them that they are doing something wrong. Maybe that's I can explain.
Okay, thank you, Wiranti.
Okay, thank you. There's a question from Yuriko, Ranti. I think this is one of the current students of IBM, Ranti. I have a question as well as we all know, COVID-19 is giving us hits after hits in the economic sector. However, this is also an opportunity for us to do something more by doing the ABCDE strategy, like what you have suggested, Ranti. In this regard, how does Candi try to implement digitalization to sustain the business where right now the economy is being supported by mostly online activities? Thank you. Thank you, Yuriko. You get a question, Ranti. Yeah. Okay.
So about the digitalization, like previously I said, maybe the ABCD sounds so very simple, but when we said about the analyze, I also know that we need to step out. We need to step up. I mean, it means that we need to improve our skill. So we cannot sell our product online. We cannot sell, but we can show them that this is our procedures that happening in our store. Like previously I said, we have the disinfectant chamber. At that time, no stores do the disinfectant chamber. Even the big companies, big factories here, because in Solo there are so many textile factory, right? So when I come up with the video and then I post it online, some of the factories like coming to us and asking about the disinfectant chamber, and they're also buying the disinfectant chamber from us. So actually, if we say about the digitalization, we cannot sell like bluntly to them that we have this kind of product, because our product is still customized, but we can give them information that we have this one, we have that one, we have this kind of product to our customer, and we did this one, like the protocols that I mentioned before, we did this protocol at our cost. So the customer will also feel secure. They also feel, okay, I can buy something from you. That's maybe the digitalization happens in our company, in my company.
Okay, good. Thank you for the answer. Janet04. Hi, Janet. How are you? Yes, and Ranti have two types of business, right? Would be great to hear from both types. Is this a strategy? I am not sure. What does she mean by this?
I think it's about the discount, yeah. Is it?
Not sure.
Because previously Annette is asking about the COVID. Okay, during this COVID, some companies are offering discount and offers to survive.
Right. Yes. Okay. So have you explained that one? Would you like to add some more, Ranti?
About discount, actually it's pretty hard to do in Candi. So actually we have discount. Yes, we have discount, but I cannot sell like finished product like my bakery. I will sell it buy one get one free. In Candi, I cannot do that. Like you buy one doors and then you can get two doors.
No,
cannot. No. So we are doing discount, but really limited. So what we offer is offering another product first, like the disinfectant chamber, and then we are offering like what I call it, partition from usually usually now you see that people need like glass in front of the cashier. Now we also make that one.
You provide that one. Wow.
Yeah, we provide that one. We also sell that one. So if talking about Candi, we should improve, not like giving discount, but we should know what our customers need. So it's not like maybe in Nyonya Ranti I can ask them like buy one get one free, but unfortunately, fortunately I'm also not doing that.
Right.
So after the COVID-19, as I said before, like when I said about when I go to the NIELSEN seminar, actually it's correct because this pandemic affects more to the middle low customer. But the middle up customer, they still have the power, the buying power. The buying power is still there, but they are postponing their orders.
Right.
So if I say about Nyonya Ranti, my target market is not for the middle low customers, for the middle up customers, and it not affects my customer.
So what you did is more like making them convinced that their sacrifice or their money is worth your product, rather than counting your
price. And also because I'm doing that protocol, people getting more believe that what I produce at home is clean, is hygiene. It's not like outside.
Right.
Like we are buying outside. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Andre Hadinoto, I think from the previous ATS speaker, is also saying that if you discount your product and your product is actually for the middle up segment, then it might be bad for your brand later on. Yeah. Okay, another question, Ranti, from Stefanus Nico Sunario to everyone. Yeah. Hello, first of all, please pardon my bad English. No, your English is fine. How about the productivity of your employee during Corona? How is it different from before COVID-19?
Actually, there's no change on productivity. Just some of them are still normal because of the protocols. I mean, when you are smoking and then we force you to quit smoking, it's like they're like getting, oh no, we cannot smoke, we cannot think. It's like actually changing habits. But for the productivity, we still want them to still in 100% productivity. So actually it's not the corona, the COVID is not affecting much in productivity. It's just like changing their habit, yes, but not affecting productivity.
Yeah, because I heard that when you are forced to wear a face mask, somehow you are forced to inhale the CO2 that is rightly, coming out of your nose, right? And that can cause, I'm sorry if this is wrong, it's called hypoxia, where you feel like you are not fit because of, you are being, your nose is being covered. So are you saying that especially after the order is back, are you saying that it is the workers of yours, they have been working like before, so 7 or 8 hours a day, or actually their working hours is still being tolerated to be lower than 7 or 8 hours a day?
No, still the same.
The same. Normal. Maybe another technical question: how do you make sure the physical distancing of the 100 staff that you have?
Because actually in my home and then it's in my factory, not much people inside because they are going outside, right? They are fixing something outside. Okay. So the production, they are going out. So here they only attach some of the product first, and then they are going out. So I asked them to come like per division. So one division is coming 15 minutes before, and then some of the groups coming in. So I divide them in groups for the maintaining the social distancing.
Right. Yes, Janet confirmed. Thank you, Ranti. So value for money and safety is the key. Yes, you are right, Janet. Gary Jonathan Rejakusuma. Hi, Ranti, Mr. Ricky. Great to see familiar faces. Been a while for sure. Hi, Gary. So check, Ranti. How would you price your products given the situation? Will you raise your price to maintain the margin? That's a question from Gary. And then the second one is, how do you see the usage of loans to leverage your business? Is it a good time given lower interest rate and pretty solid demand during this situation? So I think for the pricing, maybe if you want to add some more, that would be nice. But will you consider to take a credit or a loan from the bank, given that maybe business will return as usual, and perhaps banks are now offering you so-called cheap money? Any thought on that one, Ranti?
I don't think so about loan, because now if we say as an entrepreneur, the condition is still not, we cannot predict. Maybe this month is good, maybe next month will be better or not, we still don't know. So if I may say, this is not the time to take more loans actually as a business person.
Even though the rate is low, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, this is actually the time for us to do some savings. If we can be more effective, so it is important for us to save more other than getting more loan.
Right. Okay. From Bupefun, I think this one is a compliment for you. So that instead of following others by giving discounts, you differentiate your products by expanding them into new line of products, like disinfectant chamber. Never thought of before, right? It's just and then perhaps protection for the cashier, like what you said before. That one is suddenly in a high demand right now,
yeah.
Good. Stephen Christian to everyone. Hi, checking on your aluminum business. Does your supply chain get impacted due to COVID? Are you reducing inventory level to maintain liquidity? Stephen Christian. Any thought on that one?
Actually, this is something that reminds me of how I bought so many stocks before COVID-19. Yes, I've been there. When I have more money, I have more savings, I will turn it into inventory. So actually, before the COVID-19, I have so many inventory. But then, that inventory, it means that we should do something about the inventory. That's why we need to, as I said, I made new products. So my inventory can still go out. So I produce new products from that inventory.
Yes, but do you think that, if aluminum is also imported, do you think that will also affect your supply in the future?
For now, no. Actually, no, not yet. Because the factory is already in Indonesia. But for the imported product, like the one from Japan, it takes longer time, but they're making sure that the product is still going
able to be shipped in Indonesia.
Yes.
Okay. Question from Natasha Susilo to you, I believe, yeah? Hello, Mrs. Ranti, I'm from batch 2014. Can you imagine, Ranti, 2014, so young, yeah?
So young.
It's nice to know you, and your sharing is very inspiring. I'm thinking of opening pre-order food business in the midst of this pandemic. Any tips for Natasha who wants to start a small online business?
Yeah, the tips will be start doing it. You should start. If you want to sell something related to food, people want to know the owner, the someone behind what you sell, because people will think about, at this time during this pandemic, people wants to know who are you, who's the one who made this kind of food. Do they know you? That's why for myself, I never put my Instagram on private. That's the key. Never put your media social on private because they won't checking on us. The business is not only about the product. The business will always attach to you as a person. That's why if you want to start selling your product, people need to know who are you, who is the owner. Even though
you need to be ready to be known somehow.
Yes, and if you say it is a small online business, I also start small, but I want people to know that I can be trusted with my product. So that's why at first I always share to actually in my Instagram there's my name is not attached there, but when they see my Instagram, because it is connected, my name is also used for my business, so people will checking out on me and then they will know who is Ranti because I'm using my own name for my business.
Right. So authenticity is very important.
Yes,
don't forget to follow @Hadinoto.
@Hadinoto.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but maybe this is not the question from the audience. Maybe a bit from your follow-up. How do you deal with people who are known as haters? Have you ever experienced someone who just knew how to badmouth your product or saying nasty things on your wall? How do you deal with them? Have you ever experienced something like that?
Actually, I ever experienced like somebody is put my product and another product in one screen. They take picture of it and then they were like, this one is actually with that kind of, because my pricing is high. Actually, I want to share that my product, because I'm targeting the middle up. I'm using the good ingredients, so yeah, it's expensive. I should say that for solo people, it's really expensive because everybody's talking about that pricing of mine. But at that time when they are comparing, I will always say to myself, Ranti is not the only baker in this world. There are so many talented bakers outside. So I won't put myself like that's why I said don't degrade yourself. So I mean I have that skill. I can make good product, and good product is also consumed by my family. If I can from that product I can make people happy, I can make my family happy. I will give my best. I will share my best skill, my best product to also make another people happy. If they are not happy with my product, I'm also okay. They can. I mean, people have that. People have. Mereka punya hak untuk.
They have the right to complain.
They have the right to choose. So
right.
I want like how to say saya tidak akan membuat diri saya sendiri sakit hati.
Right. So
I mean, you only live once.
Very good point. So you were saying
be happy.
You are fantastic. You cannot prevent people from hating you, but it is your decision how to move on after that. Right?
Yeah,
People say nasty things about your product. Well, because you said earlier that don't make it private, so make it public. So when you make it public, some people who are so, not really don't know how to be responsible with their fingers, they might just post something nasty to you, right? But then I like what you just said. We cannot avoid that, but you can decide whether you want to keep on moving forward or being put down with those discouraging sometimes.
Correct.
Right. Good. So Natasha, be ready, have the mentality. But I think we can learn from Ranti today is like you start with your own family. So if your own family feels like your product is delicious enough, healthy enough, then why not making others also happy as you have made your family happy? Yeah, Stephen Christian, yes, that's 2811, yeah. You were in Warwick, yes. So send my regards to Mercy, yeah. By the way, Stephen is one of the Bogovs, Ranti. Do you still remember Bogov, Ranti?
No.
Buy one, get one free, Ranti. Then Wang, Herman and Stephanie, just joking. Okay, Pavita Kelviani, this is one of the current IBM students.
Oh, that's 2017.
Exactly, 2017, Ranti. Yeah, I know.
So young.
Yeah, thank you, Ranti. Okay, how do you manage demand disruption? Impact caused by COVID-19 to both of your businesses. The next one, how do you manage your time? This one is very important. How do you manage your time to operate both of your business and your private life equally? Because again, the location is exactly right in the same address, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know whether you want to add something
actually,
else.
I'm sorry, I don't understand about the demand disruption.
Demand disruption means like suddenly people don't buy from you anymore, or the way they order from you is different. I think you have discussed that one. That it's in the past they came to you, but now you have to come to them. That's what we call disruption. Means like something that is already normal suddenly has to be changed revolutionary. So somehow you have to change. I think the one that you need to, the one that you can help Pavita is more like on the balancing the time.
Balancing the time. So maybe this is a more lebih personal ya. More personally is like about me keep reminding myself if I'm a mom. Maybe I'm an entrepreneur, yes. I'm a baker, yes. I'm a business owner, yes. But the most important thing for me is having my responsibility as mom of 2 kids. So
2 boys.
I manage my time really tight. So if say that today actually is the kenaikan kelas, so they are giving reports about the students, the school are asking the parents to come online. For this time, I also stop. I'm not accepting any orders, and I'm not like worry about canceling orders. I'm not that type of person. So if my family needs me, I will just make my day off.
Right.
Yeah, a bit. Actually, my husband also said that that's not really good to do, like unprofessional. But for me, it only happens like once in a month. It's not like every day you should cancel the order. So I put priority for my family. So after the store is closed, my activity will also be off. I will 100% with my family.
Okay, so interesting, yeah. You are in the same location, but somehow you decide on your own that starting from what time, I'm completely shutting down the businesswoman hat of Ranti and then change to the mother and wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You know what, Ranti? It's now 7:32.
Wow.
we have been talking like so long. Yeah. Just reading. Hi, Ranti, Janet's husband here. So Yusuf. Thank you for sharing your story here. I'm changing to Janet's phone since my phone. Okay, Yusuf. Thank you.
Okay.
It has been such a pleasure listening again to you. And honestly, I still can see the Ranti from 2005. I mean, like, this is you. You're sharing authentically, and I'm pretty sure that what you have shared with us, they are all things from your heart. Okay, and it's, I don't know, I believe Pak Lee and the rest of the lecturers here, they feel very happy and grateful to God knowing that one of the alums can be like you.
Thank you very much.
But still holding to your principles. Yeah, somehow it's so nice. to hear again from you. And of course, we all wish you for the further success in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also to, like somehow motivating all of us. And like what you always say, there's gotta be an opportunity. You just have to, look at your surroundings, but then don't wait too long. Treat your staff as your family. Never look at something that is so, maybe for you in the beginning it was so small and nothing, but don't underestimate that one. That can be your stepping stone for the future. That's really nice. Okay. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm sorry that the time is until 7:34. There are so many questions. There are so many kangen people here. I would like to talk to Ranti, and yeah, it will be nice, Ranti, if we can also taste your dessert and okay. Let's pray. Let's pray. Thank you so much. Let's pray. Dear participants, thank you, Lord, for the wonderful sharing that we have heard. We believe that this is not a coincidence. This is already arranged by you. Thank you, Lord, that we can listen to the struggle, listen to the fighting spirit of an entrepreneur, Ranti, Lord. We ask that you will continuously bless her family, her business, and how she tried to manage her employees who she regards as her families, Lord. Thank you for this wonderful time. Thank you for the do's and don'ts for an entrepreneur. May this be with us as we try to continue with our lives. We try to continue to rely on you to find better ways, and we really, really hope that we can be stronger and better as we try to go through this pandemic. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful time. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, with that, thank you so much for coming. See you next week for the next Alumni Talk series. Yeah, I think there is one more.
One more. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe the 2005 can stay for a while to say something to Ranti if you want to. That would be nice. Thank you so much for attending the third IBM Alumni Talk series. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a blessed day. Have a successful future. Thank you.